Yeah. Microphone check 1 2. They try to put us in a box, right? Say you can only do one thing. But when you the boss, you do everything. Let's get it. Me Bossupgr8.
Yeah, I wake up, upload the digital architect. Respect the tech, but I demand the intellect. Multi-platform, yeah, I'm omnipresent. Every stream is a gift, call it the present. From YouTube to the TikTok live, I'm holding court. Turning passion to a sport, never selling short. I got the gamers locked in, watching the sticks move. Headshots and high scores, catching the big groove. But look deeper, see the hustle in the frame. I ain't just playing the game, I'm changing the game. The algorithm can't read the heart of a giant, only the real ones subscribe. Staying compliant to the movement, the grind, the heavy elevation. Bossupgr8, broadcasting to the nation. Boss up, elevate, never gonna.
Yeah, you know what it is. It's your boy Bossupgr8, and I got the baddest, the greatest, Ms. Blue. Let's go. Ms. Blue Barbie, what you doing, girl? What you doing?
Over here doing my nails, you know. Becoming a nail tech. So just doing my nails, chilling right here with you, boss. What's up?
Let me see them nails. It's on you. Y'all gotta catch her on TikTok because she got a TikTok shop and she gonna show y'all how to do y'all nails and get y'all looking right and not have to be paying $200 a pop. Because I know that's what y'all paying, $200 a pop for just a headset, right?
Trust me, I used to do it. So I know that's what they pay.
Yeah, exactly.
And not only do I do nails, I do eyelashes, I do everything. I do hair, everything.
That's what's up. But we about to get into our topic though, guys. Our topic tonight is about cheating. Okay, and it is the truth about cheating, what you got, what they don't want you to know. And I got a couple little clips right here before we actually get into me actually speaking about it that we're about to go over, we're about to look at real quick, and start with this one right here.
If there is an affair, there must be something missing. And either there's something missing in our relationship or there's something missing in you. Often, when you are attracted by the gaze of another, it isn't just because you want to leave the person that you are with, but it is because you want to leave the person that you have yourself become. And it isn't just that you want to meet somebody else, but you want to meet another self. There is no greater other than a different version of yourself.
That's pretty deep. What's your thoughts on that? You think it's true?
It's some pointers on that because you know they say you date, you find who you are. You know what I'm saying? When you dating people, a lot of people don't realize this, but they actually go and find who they are at that time. So if you know that you lazy and you know that you are not, you know, a working person or you don't have certain things that you know you're supposed to have, you're going to go find that person that don't have, or you might end up finding a person that do have more than you because you don't want to do it or you wants to do it. So then that becomes a strain on relationship. The relationship is uneven, unscaled. Is one person doing it all, and then that ends, you know, that comes to cheating because then they go and find somebody that would do that for them.
That's good insight. I think that kind of does make sense because at the end of the day, I can think in my own mind of times where, you know, you meet somebody like, damn, you just like me. Damn, you just like me in this way too. Why are you just like this? You know what I mean? And then, I don't know. What if you are with an individual that is like, say for instance, some of the things you pointed out, being lazy? Does that mean that's a reflection of you too? A part of it?
And in some ways, because that becomes a person being comfortable. Then if it's only one person doing it, that leaves, you know, a lot of room for the other person because, you know, they're like, okay, you're not helping me. So now I'm gonna go out and find somebody, you know, that's going to collect my piece. That's going to, you know, do what I want them to do. Cause I always do what you want me to do and it's not working. So let me go find somebody that's going to really, you know, give me everything I'm looking for. And we all have been through that in relationships as growing up. I mean, it starts in high school.
Okay.
So if you're not getting that same affecting attention you giving to that person, what you gonna do? You gonna go out and find it.
Wow.
But then again, it all draws back to you because you're not content with one person. You need multiple people to be content, or you can't fix the relationship you fixing. You want to go look for something else that's not like you, like they said.
Right, right, exactly. So let me get to my get some of the topics. So here we go. I'll start right here. Cheating isn't the disease; it's the symptom. Most bad decisions come from unmet needs and insecurity, or not insecurity, uh, not random evil or men are trash. Not all, I should say, are trash or evil. Women are sneaky also. If you only blame you, if you only blame, you never fix the root. Here's the context. People skip attachment needs, validation, and power or control gaps, and they create predictable patterns. When those run on autopilot, temptation isn't a surprise, it's a forecast. I'm not giving excuses, just receipts and tools. Today, I'm giving you the blueprint to diagnose risks, upgrade your standards, and filter for wife or husband material versus fan behavior and accountability, plus psychology. No sugarcoating this shit, just clarity you can use in your everyday life. And this your boy Boss Up Great, and let's get into it. All right, so the first one is the hidden engine. That's what I like to call it. And it talks about unmet needs versus insecurity. Everyone points at the surface of opportunity, boredom. They found someone hotter. That's the easy headline. The real engine is unmet needs, being seen, feelings are safe, craving novelty, wanting status. And when those needs go ignored, insecurity amplifies everything. Think of insecurity like interest on emotional debt. The longer you leave it, the more it compounds. Kind of like compound interest when you get into like crypto, but that's a whole other subject. But actually, when you talk about like the attachment style, it predicts a lot of mess. The quick breakdown, when you are anxious, that is an attachment which chases validation. If they feel dismissed, they look for proof they still matter. You ever felt like that?
Yes, yes, I have.
Why do
I
you think
sure
that?
have.
Why do you think that came on in that particular situation?
Because like nobody wants to be with somebody that can't communicate. Nobody want to be with somebody that can't reciprocate. Like if we are in this together and you can't give me the basics, what are we doing? Like
Mm,
why am I wasting time? Why are you wasting time? Because obviously you showing I'm not for you, and I'm feeling like you're not for me. So if we're not gonna fix it, that's wasting time, right?
for sure. For
So
sure.
at the end of the day, if your priority is not about me, then who is it about?
What's up, Jamie?
You feel what I'm saying? Who is it about?
Jamie said hi to you.
Hi, baby. I can't see.
It's on the comments. In the comments, they say hi.
Where the comments at?
Jamie Cruz. Let me show him right here. There you go. You see it on the screen now? Right there. Ah,
Yeah,
Jamie.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. But yeah, we talking about cheating right now, Jamie,
But
and
like, what are we doing? And then I feel like a lot of people do not like to take accountability, and that's where a lot of relationships mess up at. If you have more people taking accountability and actually really acknowledging that they're that the accountability need to be taken in action, and like consistency, putting that consistency to it, a lot of relationships won't go bad. But because we got people one sided, oh, you should be treating me this way, it should be this, it should be that. You know what I'm saying? And with women, we're emotional, so we would tell you 1,000 times over and over before we actually give up. So you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I feel like accountability is not taken and relationships end because we're not listening to each other. We're not coming to a solution or coming on the same page, and it just mess up. And the
I
bad thing
feel
about it is the kids hurt after all this. If you have children,
right. I think I agree with a lot about what you said, but I agree everybody doesn't always, especially women. I mean, I'm not saying all women, but majority maybe is like you. But there are a few selective that I've seen in my lifetime that are non-confrontational, and they just won't tell you shit. I know numerous amounts of guys that have
yes,
hit that damn wall, and I mean, I think even most recently, dude said, just one day it was like a fucking switch that popped off in her head. Everything was cool right after her 40th birthday. And what's crazy is dude dropped bread on her 40th birthday. He was in this spot, I think it was like Jeanette, up in like Pittsburgh or something. I actually got the story off of there. I did a lot of content creating this past weekend, and I got a lot of stories and heard a lot of stories when I was on my journey. And one thing he said was, "Hey man, you know where Jeanette County is and shit? That's where I live at. My house is on the fucking hill, and yeah, I hang out there, man. I got the house right in the middle, and when I turn the lights on, everybody sees it from the streets and everything. I light up that whole fucking place." For her 40th birthday, we was in Jeanette County in the house. I had fireworks going off. When I had the fucking fireworks going off, he's talking to me. He says, "Michael, I'm telling you, I lit up the whole motherfucking place. I'm telling you, I did it." He said it was fucking amazing. We had liquor. We fucking drank like fish. Cause we're white people, So that's what the fuck we do. And guess what? I spent $5,000 of firecrackers. Pop that motherfucker out there, and then all of a sudden, she woke up the next day and said, "I'm not feeling you anymore."
oh,
Hit him with that one. Thinking about a separation. Hit him with that one. And he says, to me, he says, it was so hurtful. He said, "I wanted to throw my life on the tracks, Michael." And then I found me a girlfriend.
He said he wanted to throw his life on the track.
That's how he said it. He said exactly like that. He said, I ended up, getting some, help, getting some therapy and stuff. I got my head right. He said, and I ended up not throwing my life on the tracks, got my stuff together, and I lost about 40 pounds because, they say that, this is a common thing that happens when you're going through divorce or, separation, that you lose weight. So I lost all this weight, and I want to keep it down. He says, "I'm about 270 right now. I like to lose about another 50 pounds and be really, really solid."
Right.
Said, I think my girlfriend's going to like that, because I got a girlfriend now. And she treats me like a fucking king, Jack. She treats me like a fucking king. And he was like, "I'm serious, Michael. It's the best thing I could have ever did."
So that's just saying the person that he was with wasn't for him. That's what
But this is the part that's like, that fucks with you, right? This is the part that fuck with him. 22 years. 2 kids, 22 years, has a 13-year-old, has a fucking 7-year-old, 22 fucking years. And our grandparents used to do this shit. They went through shit. They went through the cheating. They went through this, and then they somehow kept it all together and shit. What's the difference today than what it was back then? And don't give me no bullshit because people just willing to walk away about it. No. It's something a bigger, greater cause.
You want to know what it is? You want to know what it is? I'm about to tell you what it is.
Please tell me what it is, Ms. Barbie. You got the answer.
Okay. So the generation today, they want to cheat, but they don't even take care of the home they got while they're cheating. That's the difference. Back in the day, them men knew how to keep their wives out of their business. Not only that, the wife knew she was getting taken care of. So at this point, as long as she getting taken care of, she didn't have no problem as long as she didn't find out. Nobody walked up to her and told her. And if you did, if she didn't see it, it didn't happen. That's the difference between us now. We will believe the next bitch and she's trying to get your significant other. But we will believe everything that person said. Some people, because I don't. I gotta get some type of something. Something gotta go on. But
Right.
we will believe whatever somebody said. Oh, we seen Tom, Jim, and Harry down the street, and he was sucking on the left breast and all that. We will believe it. We ain't seen nothing. But because somebody said it, it happened. We believe in it. Back in the day, them women ain't care what you said about their husband. As long as they bring that check home and them kids was fed so they can go to bed.
Right.
Now, we worry about the wrong things. We worry about the wrong things. We chase our men away. And then talking about something, oh, that's my baby daddy. Because he ain't do this or he didn't do that. Oh, that's my baby daddy. Because he ain't, no, it ain't your baby daddy, baby. You wasn't shit, so you left. Let's just be honest. That's what that is.
Right.
And but vice versa. He wasn't shit, so she left. And
Right.
that's just what it is. Nowadays we don't have like it was back then. Back then they knew what it mean, what love mean. Now people just get married because it's materialistic.
But they think it's about a word when it's really just about an action. That's what it comes down
There
to.
you go.
Because you have to try in order to make shit work. And that's love. Love is continuously trying for the rest of the person's other life. You know what I mean? If you're married,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's a constant try because it's not about
But what if
butterflies.
you do all this trying and the person still don't accept?
Well, then at this point, then you don't truly. I feel like you don't truly have. What do you mean? The person still doesn't accept.
Like, say if you putting in all this trying, you doing all this work, you sitting up here every day, and you just trying to find ways, and this person just not opening up, not trying, not putting in the work, not doing nothing, not trying to compromise, not doing any of that,
Well, then that means that
and y'all
person.
married.
Okay, all right. If y'all are married and y'all in that type of situation, but if they purposely are not trying, then what can you do? You still in the same house?
I don't know.
See what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of different things about that because you said earlier, maybe he ain't got the money to be able to do, uh, and keep her on the quiet and stuff because he ain't paying her outright. Well, dude, he was definitely paying her outright. He had the bread, he had the money, and she still. Matter of fact, he had to end up leaving the crib.
So it was his. So maybe she's turned off about how he treated her. We don't know. It's always two sides to a story. He just gave you his side. Now
Right.
we don't know what her side is to make her not want to be with him. It could be a lie. It could be that he's not. He ain't packing like he lacking. You know what I'm saying? He
Is
ain't.
that a reason though? Is that a reason? If you
I
married,
mean, no, it's not a reason, but I mean, if you're not satisfying me, and then I gotta sit here and deal with your bull crap too. I mean, that's just like a man. If a woman, like you said, if the woman not satisfying you, you gonna go and you gonna find somebody that will, right?
I
So
never
that's the
said.
same for a woman.
Yeah, I guess maybe, but at the same time, I don't know.
That's the
Let's get
same
back
for
to
a woman. You know, they want to be loved. We respect our men. Y'all the ones that love for real. We have to be able to respect you in order to love you. It's no way we gonna be able to love you if we don't respect you. People could say, women could say that all day. Oh, I love my man regardless. No, you don't. You love a man that you feel when them toxins
it.
get
You
to
love it.
moving and you horny for that man, then yeah, you love him. But
Yeah,
if you
but
ain't
it's
horny for that
conditional.
man
It's
no
a
more, you ain't
conditional
gonna look at
love.
that man the same way no more like you used to. You're not gonna look at that man like that. You're not gonna want to do nothing with him.
Right. So let's go over this. That prove I'm worthy loop is vulnerable. Attention that are hot. That's high. Avoidant attachment escapes when closeness feels like pressure. They create distance, sometimes through secret connections that feel safer. Fearful avoidance swings between both pull you in, push you away, so they ping pong between craving intimacy and sabotaging it. Not
Mm-hmm.
destiny, just tendencies.
I just said that.
Here's what I think is happening, really happening. People cheat for the feeling of mattering more than they cheat for sex. Sex is the vehicle, validation is the destination.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't feel seen at home, the first "you're amazing" from outside hits like a drug. And yes, novelty matters. New attention feels like proof you're still desirable. You still fucking got it, G. You look great, babe. All these type of things that people say to the opposite sex, whoever it is your partner is. That shit matters. And then all it is basically admiration.
People forget how they got their partner.
Right.
That's what that is. A lot of people forget how they got their partner. They forget the all the attention, all the love, all the affection they was given. They forget all of the everything. They just forget. They forget how they got the person. Yeah, sex was a part of it, but you was given way more than that. You know what I'm saying? You was giving way more than that genuine love or that genuine affection because you know the person. You was giving way more than that. And me truly, I feel like people forget. They get in relationships, the relationship, they forget what made that relationship hot at one point because it had to be hot at one point because you was in it.
Right.
So a lot of people, I can't say that they do forget.
So add status and admiration at work, social media clout, and you've got a cocktail. Map that to clear patterns. Like this doctor who I study, his name was Dr. Doug Wise. He has a couple points that I like to go over. This is why people cheat. Hunter treats cheating like a game of pursuit. The need is power and conquest. Validation through I can get who I target. This is crazy.
That's a predator.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can agree with that. Or the hero rescues and seduces while helping. The need is significance, validation for being the savior and the good person. Wounded broadcast
I
pain
meant like that.
and invites rescue. The need is soothing validation through being cared for and understood. Let's go back to the one that you said, hero. That hero, you say a lot of men are like that. Rescues and seduces while helping. The need is significance, validation for being the savior and the good person. Why do you say a lot of men are like that? Hold on, your mic is on mute. Your mic is on mute.
I say that because you got to think about it. We're vulnerable. Some of us have a lot of kids. We have a lot of responsibilities. So they come in, mapping it out. They looking, trying to see. Oh, okay, I see she need help right here. Let me try to throw that in there. Those are predators. They come in trying to act like they this good guy and they're gonna do this and they're gonna do that. The whole time they only want one thing: to use your place, your house, or get your cootie cat. That's about it.
Or maybe all of the above.
Yeah.
But that's predator. But we was talking about hero because that's what that was under.
Oh,
Hero.
you said hero.
Yeah, he rescues and seduces while helping. This need is significance, validation for being the savior and the good person.
I mean, I ain't gonna say that. Okay, what you say about it?
I think some men do come in there like that. More so, I guess, like the men that you talk about, like leading with their wallet. if you were to say that, leading with their wallet. Like, okay, you need X this, the baby need diapers, all this type of stuff. Oh yeah, I'm the hero, blah blah blah. I'm about to be your savior, because ain't nobody gonna do what I do.
Mm.
And he's seeking the validation from her, so that way he can feel cool, even though he may be cheating, or he may be knowing that she's cheating because she is with somebody else, whatever the case may be. But somebody's cheating.
Mm. Well, me personally, I don't call that a hero.
What do you call that?
I call that a deceitful person because, especially if you know that she got somebody, how much of a hero who been played here? Are you helping or you getting played? Because it seemed to me you getting played more than helping. Especially if she got somebody else and you're not sleeping with her at night, she's going home. You're spending your money. So
But no, some
that's
dudes
not a
do that though.
hero. That's a
Some
trick.
dudes do that. Some dudes do that though, and they may hit it, but they don't want to have her come home. They want her to go off back to whoever it is that she with, her husband, her significant other, whoever it is.
Oh, so they just want to be the help.
They want to be whatever it is they need to be because they can afford it. Unlike Pookie at the crib, he can't afford shit. But
That's
she able to get what
crazy.
she want sexually, and she able to get what she want financially. Save her. She don't want to be saved. He's like, all right, I'm gonna save her. But she ain't gonna. She may want to even commit to what do they call it, Mr. James, Sugar Daddy.
Oh my
She might
God,
want to
that's
commit to
my
Mr. James, but
man.
for Mr.
Hey, that's
James,
my show. I love when he doing his skits. He said, Missy said, Mr. James, where's all the gifts up under the Christmas tree? I told you I didn't give you no gifts. I get what I came here for. Then you get the gifts. Hey, y'all, he be having me dying. He do not play with her.
right? So he gonna send her back to Pookie because he
Oh
got what
my
he wanted.
God.
He got what he wanted. He got what he needed. But if he don't get what he wanted, what he needed, you gonna have some problems.
He do it. Biggie move that lip. He
Or
gonna move that lip. I be like, oh my God.
right. Or we talking about the opportunists. Anyone, anytime, if the door is open, the need is stimulation and immediacy, validation through any available spark.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
They're gonna take any opportunity, any chance.
Okay, but an opportunity like what though? Like she's like, okay, like I guess it could go for he or she, right?
Sexual, it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's money, whether it's really real intimacy, whether it's a real relationship, whatever they want, they're gonna go for it, regardless of who it hurt or who it don't hurt, who it affect. They don't care. They're
Right,
about their happiness. They're gonna get it regardless, however it comes.
right,
And then some men, have even told me they rather be like that. They rather have the woman to go back home to her significant other and just do what they do when they with her.
right,
I have heard that. They don't want to be in a relationship. They just want somebody, to satisfy their need, and when they come around, you show up, and yeah, that's what it is. Like I have heard all of that. You know what I'm saying?
hell yeah.
Some men don't even want a relationship now. They would rather the fling.
So is this more so under the status professional? And the professional is this: pays for confidentiality and control. The need is safety without intimacy, validation through predictable access with low personal risk. That sounds like your guy, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That you just described.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Fetish chases specific acts. The need is specificity and permission. Validation
Specifically.
No, specificity.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, yeah, it messed me up too. It messed me up too. So look, I'll put it up there so you can
Yeah,
see.
let me see it.
Because look, s- specific specificity. See that?
Yes, specificity.
Exactly. And
Okay, look it up.
permission.
Let's see what that means, because I don't like words that I've never
I
seen
hate,
before.
I hate it too. It's annoying right now. It really is.
I don't even know what that means. Never heard of it.
Specificity.
Specificity.
Specific.
Specificity.
I still can't.
Yeah.
Specificity. You know what?
Specificity.
The
Specificity.
quality of belonging and relating uniquely to a particular subject. Okay. So, fetish chases specific acts, the needs of specificity and permission validation through being able to express a narrow desire. Self addiction escalates across channels. The needs is compulsion relief. Validation becomes a cycle of acting out to numb distress. The different labels, same engine. Unaddressed needs, insecurity, a pathway that feels logical in the moment. But it don't mean that it is logical, right? It don't mean it's logical. It just means it's logical in the moment. Receipts. Micro
In
stories.
some cases, yeah.
The gym glow up, the DM flood. Someone starts training, posts progress, suddenly outsiders flood the inbox with fire emojis and attention. If their partner treats their progress like background noise, those DMs feel like oxygen. But after argument, attention, high, big fight, they storm out, a friend checks in, and that soothing attention becomes a shortcut to relief. Wounded meets hero, or the work of admiration, versus home indifference. At work, they're respected and praised. At home, they feel criticized or invisible. Perfect soil for a hunter to test. Damn! Leverage or an opportunist to say,
And
yes,
men could see that in women quicker than women could see that in men.
damn. All this shit, deep. Hunter to test leverage or an opportunist to say yes to whatever appears. Guess where they'll drift emotionally? Can we talk about the validation of the economy? Social platforms turn attention to into currency. People collect micro proofs of worth, likes, replies, compliments when the relationship account is underfunded.
Funded. Mm-hmm.
They pull from the outside credit line. That's why boundaries matter more than vibes. In this economy, each type finds easy fuel. Hunters scan DMs for prey signals. Mm. Heroes slide into let me help mode.
Yeah,
Wounded
like when
folks.
women be on them dating apps and they be putting Pacific men, like when they ask you what you're looking for and
Mhm.
things like that, when you're going on them apps and we're not realizing we can be possibly welcoming a predator into our home because it's asking us what we looking like or what we're looking for. So what these men do, women too, two men, what they do is they'll put on this persona, they'll put on this face, this act, and they will be everything that you said you were looking for in that in that chat. So be looking out for that. Like if it's too good to be true, baby, it is. Don't think about it. Don't ask no questions, because I'm telling you, it is.
Yeah, yeah,
Because that's
because
what most men do. They look at what you're saying and then they'll go off of it. So if you want a family man, oh, he's going to portray that he's that family man. He going to come in, oh, baby, come on, let's do this. If you say, oh, you like going on boats and sailing, oh, you going to get you a manipulator. He going to come right in, take you to that boat. And you'll be like, oh, how did you know I like that, baby? Because I just do. I'm studying you. I'm learning you. Whole time he sure is. He learning you just enough to get you broke.
Hell no.
That's a red
Or
flag to me.
or or he trying to break you in. One time for the one time. And
Let me
that be
get
that.
that, baby, 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 baby. I want to get married. Then that come,
Maybe,
so
maybe.
he could take everything you got.
Mm.
That's how they do.
Wounded post pain for rescue. Opportunists scroll for openings. Professionals keep it transactional. Fetish seekers find niche communities. Interesting. Sex addiction escalates frequency and novelty. Same marketplace, different shopping lists. So what do you need? What do you do? Needs audit, no fluff, just 5 lanes. Emotional, do I feel appreciated, seen, or prioritized? Sexual, are desired signals explicit, not assumed? Identity, do I feel respected, not managed? Interesting. You ever feel like that?
No, I run my household.
All right. Autonomy. Do I have space without guilt? Mm. Growth. Are we building something that stretches both of us? If any lane is starved, insecurity will try to outsource the need. And different deficits predict
Mhm.
different risks. Low emotional attunement feeds wounded hero loops. Low autonomy feeds avoidant drift and opportunist grabs.
Mhm.
Low sexual clarity feeds fetish, seeking, or professional routes. Low identity respect feeds hunter power plays. Chronic stress without relief feeds addiction patterns.
Mhm.
Evidence from research lines up. Appreciation increases commitment, consistent attunement reduces infidelity risks. Avoidance of a conflict correlates with secrecy. Interesting. Avoidance of a conflict correlates with secrecy.
Mhm.
Plot twist. Most people don't cheat because they crave chaos. They cheat because they crave relief. But relief without repair becomes addiction.
Mhm.
Now here's the part that
And then by moving on, it never helps. It never
right,
helps. Yeah, you can go out and cheat. Yeah, the feeling is good at the time, but you still thinking about that person you hurt the whole time you cheating. Literally, the whole time you out cheating, you're hurting that person, and you know it. Your inner body telling you. My
look,
bad. I ain't mean to cut you off.
no, you good. You good. It's good insight.
Your inner body. You're not gonna tell me anytime anybody cheat. You're not gonna tell me your inner body is not naturally just sitting there talking to you the whole time you're doing it. You feeling what you doing the whole time to that person, regardless if you want to admit it or not. You're definitely feeling it, and it's definitely gonna it's not gonna be easy just to cheat on somebody and just be like, oh, okay,
They go on
all
with life.
right, I'm gonna go home now. I'm gonna go. Like you gonna know you're doing bad to that person.
But
And then
sometimes
that's where the infidelity come in at. That's where the insecurity come in at. That's where the accusing come in at. Cause now I gotta accuse you because now I gotta, try to make sure ooh, my thing about to die. Now I gotta try to make sure nobody, I gotta try to make sure I'm hiding this. They can't find out this is what I'm doing. So now especially with men, y'all really snitch on yourself really bad. Like men cannot cheat and just cheat. Like y'all can't. Y'all snitch on yourself. Cause y'all switch up. Y'all switch up so bad. And it'd be crazy how y'all switch up. And I'm like, you ain't had to do her like that.
damn.
But it'd be crazy.
Now here's the part that should shift your lens. When needs stay unmet, people slide into fan behavior or chase power. That dynamic predicts cheating more than temptation. Next, I'll show you how power, gaps, polarization, and the fan trap quietly set the stage long before the DM, long before the first DM.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone
You know
blames
you're gonna cheat when you get that first DM. When you text back, you know you're gonna cheat.
everyone blames temptation like cheating is a lightning strike. It's not. It's a slow leak from chronic imbalance.
Mm-hmm.
When the relationship has a power gap, one person controls validations, decision, the calendar, or the attention, the other person starves, or the top dog feels entitled. Starvation hunts. Entitlement tests boundaries. That's the engine. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I think is really happening. Power isn't dominance, it's leverage. Who has approval leverage? Who can withhold affection and make the other chase? When leverage skews, you don't get love, you get management. And managed people either rebel or sneak.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. That's why temptation feels strong because the system is weak.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the part that kills me. The fan trap, fan behavior is pedestal energy, over giving approval, chasing. I'll prove I'm worth you. That looks loyal, but it quietly devalues you. Desire doesn't live on pedestals. It lives in reciprocity in respect. Wife
Mm-hmm.
material is different. It's standards, boundaries, and mutual growth. Not I'll tolerate anything, but I
Mm-hmm.
bring value. I require value, and we align. One holds tension, and one leaks it. I got evidence here. Pedestaling reduces attraction because it removes healthy friction. If I can do no wrong, I don't have to show up over. I don't have to show up. Sorry. Over accommodation breeds resentment. Mm. Over accommodation breeds resentment. Your yes becomes cheap. Damn. Damn. Your
Cause
secrecy thrives.
now
Yeah.
it done went too far. The lies, the cheating, the deceitfulness, the keep promising me and it ain't happening. It done went too far now.
No, but it says this though. Over accommodation breeds resentment. So basically, if you always say yes to everything, it's just cheap. It don't matter. They know they're gonna get a yes anyway because you become a yes man or you
Mm-hmm.
become a yes woman. Whatever. Like nobody likes that.
Yes, they
Like
do. Yes, they
no,
do. It's
who,
a
who likes that?
lot of
Who likes
men
that?
because you want to know the first thing they do. Want to know the first thing they say? Oh, I'm not dating a black woman because they always this, they always that, and they would rather go date them women that's gonna be yes this, yes that. Oh yes, you can walk all over me. Yes, you could do this. Yes, you could do that. Yes, I make your dinner. Yes, yes, yes. Cheat on me and I cook right now for you. They love them.
I mean,
They always say, I want a woman. Excuse me. I want a woman that's gonna be submissive, that's gonna be quiet, that's not gonna say nothing. But as soon as we say we want a man that's gonna pay the bills, that's gonna do this, that's gonna do that, it's a problem.
no, but what if you get all that? It's still a problem. It's still a problem. Let's just be real. If you had all that, you don't think it'd still be a problem?
I mean, I'm still gonna tell you where I'm still gonna be that wife. I'm still gonna tell you where you wrong and where you right at, but we won't have as many arguments.
Oh wow, because the bills is being paid.
Right.
That's not a right. That's not a okay. That's not an okay. Because the bills being paid, now it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because they all being no. That sounds like gold digger energy.
If we together and I'm paying the bills and you're paying the bills, how's that gold digger energy? Gold digger energy is when he doing it all by himself.
I ain't even talking about that. I'm saying, I ain't saying you paying the bills. I'm saying dude paying the bills, and you just gonna
Why
give
would he
him.
pay the bills by himself? Not unless that was
He
something
may
he
not
telling
need
me he want to
you.
do. If
He
he
may
like,
not
all right,
need
babe,
you.
look, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you out here working on nothing. You go ahead and take care of home, and I'm gonna make sure I get the bills paid.
Right.
Okay, just make sure you do that. Because if
Right.
not, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna make sure you gonna know how I feel about you that you're not doing it. Because now you just lied to me.
I guess. And then you gonna come up with more attitudes and more blah 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 because
No, I'm
now
not. I'm
all
not
of
like
my
that.
doing.
I'm the type of one. I want to go on road trips with my man. I listen. I want to do all night. I want to, I'm one of them. So you treating me good. You ain't. I'm not no nagger. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be quiet. We
Okay.
gonna have fun. Best
Okay.
believe we gonna have fun. All that arguing. What's the point of arguing for? And he doing what he's supposed to do. There ain't no point of arguing. This when you ain't doing what the hell you supposed to do for me.
All right.
You doing what you supposed to do. We ain't gonna have no argument.
Secrecy thrives where conflict is avoided. If every disagreement becomes a meltdown, people stop telling the truth and start building private worlds. That's how emotional affairs start. Work friend becomes the confession booth. You think you're keeping peace, you're feeding silence. In that silence, different types thrive. Heroes become indispensable comforters. Wounded recruit rescuers. Hunters test boundaries. Opportunists keep doors ajar. Sex addiction hides escalation under stress relief. Male self improvement gets trickier. Competence increases options. Looks, money, status, social proof without character and boundaries. Must have lagged out.
Yeah, my iPad went out. It was on the charger, but
Are you
I
good?
might gotta get a better charger.
Men who level up without upgrading integrity, attraction, or attract attention, they aren't trained to manage. Interesting. Men who level up without upgrading integrity, attract attention, they aren't trained to manage. That's not morality theater, it's logistics. You need rules before the DMs, not after. Let's map the polarization loop that drives affairs. It starts with contempt or criticism, little jabs that say you're not enough. The other side responds with stonewalling or withholding quiet punishment. Less intimacy, less sharing. That drought sends each person to secret validation sources. A like here, a flirty joke there, emotional drift turns into sexual drift. By the time someone slips, they've been slipping for months, just in smaller doses. Watch how
That's
type
what you
slot
call
in.
opening the vent.
Right,
You letting air in.
right. Watch how types slot in. The criticized partner may go wounded and seek a hero. The controller might test the hunter entitlement. The avoidant partner drifts into opportunist choices, fetish, specific needs go underground, addiction escalates under chronic stress, receipts, digital breadcrumbs, hidden on thirst traps. Oh, we're just friends with a coworker who knows more about your feelings than your partner. Late night memes that turn
No,
into
they call
private
that.
jokes.
Know what they call that?
What?
A platonic friend. I can't stand that shit. Oh, that's just my platonic friend. Platonic friend, my ass. She wasn't a platonic friend before I got with you.
But what if she was before you got with you? Before she...
On her ass on next door.
Is that how it's gonna be? Is that
Yeah.
what it's gonna be? Oh my gosh. Wow. All right. That shit hit home. That shit hit home. Turning her ass on out the motherfucking door. The fuck? The secrecy escalates as stress relief. You tell yourself it's nothing because it didn't cross the sexual line. Meanwhile, trust is getting pawned off.
Hey, keep going.
Keep going. So how do you spot it early? Run the boss up filter. Reciprocity check. Effort matches effort. Boundary stress test. Say no and see if respect remains. Conflict drills. Can we argue without character? Assassinations? Damn. Damn.
I mean, that's a hurry up.
No, you good. You good. So look, I'm gonna go back to it. So reciprocity check. Effort matches effort. Boundary stress test. Say no and see if respect remains. Okay, and I think that's a perfect thing because if you can't tell your wife or girlfriend no, and then she keeps respect for you for whatever the situation is, then that means she just don't fucking respect you. That means she don't care shit about you at all. Huh?
It depends on how you said no, because I'm an emotional creature.
Really? Don't give me that.
No, I'm not. No, we're not getting that. No, you gotta be like, babe, let's wait. Can we wait and get it next time? You know, like we can't. I can't afford.
Okay. Okay.
You know,
Think about this. See, let me say this. So you talking about can you get what? Can you get these shoes? Can we wait till what? My paycheck? Can you wait till what? Because if you say till I get paid, then you look upon differently at that point. You like, oh well, we can't get it in. You looking upon him as differently because he ain't getting the shoes right now.
No, I'm not. If
I may say that you're not, but you are.
I know that we got bills and I know that we got shit to handle other than what I want. I'm gonna put those responsibilities first, and then whatever I want still gotta come. But you know, it could come at a later line.
That's what you say, but that ain't what science says. I'm just saying, like the proof is in the damn pudding. You cannot tell these females, I gotta wait till payday, baby, because they're gonna be looking at you like your cornball. Just saying,
no.
A modern day woman, that's how she gonna be looking at you.
No, I know that my man is working and he say, look, we got this bill, we got this right here that we got to take care of before you go and get that thing that I said I was going to get you. That's understandable. Now okay. Say, oh, I'm
hear what Barbie saying. Now this is allegedly.
Got it right now because we just ain't getting it. You just gonna have to wait. Like that's just what it is. All right, now I'm about to cut your ass off because one, who are you talking to? And two, when you wanted that motherfucking $200 bottle of motherfucking cologne that I just went out to go fucking get and them goddamn $180 shoes, did I tell you when you were supposed to get it? No, I went out and got it. So I want my shit.
I guess y'all hear what she's saying, but I don't know how much I believe it. You know, you gotta really validation.
And they'll tell you I'm like that.
Okay, all right. We here. All right. Let me see. Can we argue without character assassinations? That's a big one. Can you argue with somebody without name calling and all that other BS? You say what?
I said I always do that, so I can't speak on this one.
Why do you do it?
Because you get on my fucking nerves.
Well, the point is, you got to be able to channel your words more effectively than trying to assassinate the dude or whomever it is, because at the end of the day, that just ain't how you communicate properly. And if they did that to you, how you gonna feel? They gonna characterize, assassinate you. Oh, you a bum, AB. Always asking me for shit. Now what? Now how you gonna feel? See, that's what I'm saying. You can dish it, but you don't want to receive it.
Oh, you saying if that guy said to me?
Hell yeah! If it got said,
that's bitch, so they gonna get said to me.
Well, if they just say it, it's because they wanted to say some shit like that.
All right, so I just said it because I wanted to say it.
That's some toxic shit, though.
All right, so that's
toxic.
What's the solution? You the man.
What you mean? The solution is to learn how to communicate without going to name calling. Like, are we children?
You could talk.
Are we in grade school?
No. You could talk to them and talk to them and talk to them and talk to them. As soon as you say, "Oh, you bitch ass nigga," they like, "What?" So you ain't heard nothing else I said, but now I say bitch ass nigga, you can hear it.
Hold on. That's kind of crazy.
It goes a lot of ways.
That's crazy. That's weird.
I'm not saying it's right. Let me go back. Because I don't want nobody to be like, oh, she childish. No, I'm not saying it's right. It's not. It's not right at all.
It's all the way wrong. And it's just like if he says some reckless stuff to you, like you be, whatever the heck the case is. You acting like a whole bee right now.
We don't get offended like that. Y'all do.
Shit, I know plenty of women that get offended like that. If you say that, oh, I'm a bee now. I'm a fucking bee.
I
got your bee.
I
got your bee, bee.
God damn.
You said what? Hell no.
You just it out. Shit.
Secrecy versus privacy audit. Privacy is a door. Secrecy is a locked safe. Damn. If don't ask energy shows up, that's not privacy. That's strategy. And this is where they messed up. Thinking strong feelings equal strong foundations.
Mm-hmm.
Feelings are loud. Systems are quiet. Even solid dynamics crack without structure. If you don't design how you handle validation, conflict, and attention, the internet will design it for you. This is why social media is so fucked up. Because of that right there. Because you don't even know what it is you're really looking for or how you build the whole damn foundation, but you build your whole foundation based on what the hell baddies is doing or what the hell am I the asshole is doing. Or let me just keep going on and on without whatever other BS is on and you living your life through that.
And that's how a lot of people look at it. They will go and they will see these people living their life. Oh, I want that life.
Loving hip hop.
Don't even know what life
hip hop Atlanta.
Because it's on Instagram.
Right. Basketball wives.
And actually see what they life about. They hate their life. They can't stand it.
Right. But they think that they can have the same life as, Charlamagne and his girl. I don't know. I'm just talking to somebody out there. All right.
Which is sad thinking. Because why would you want somebody else's life any fucking way? You don't know what they had to go through to have that life.
Right.
You don't know.
That's why the next part matters. We're not winging it. We're building systems that make cheating unnecessary. Most advice says communicate more. Cool and do what with it? Communication without structure becomes venting. Okay? Fucking venting. It's all you're doing when you have communication without structures. Okay? We need systems. And when I talk about systems, I'm talking about repeatable behaviors with metrics. It needs to be mapped out. Desire needs to be happening. Rituals, respect, contracts. I'm not talking about contracts. I'm talking about respect contracts. Okay, sometimes you got to go ahead on and sit down, and you need to be able to write that shit out on paper. Because look, this is where you fucked up at. Okay, you fucked up here. I need you signing off to acknowledge that you fucked up here. You know what? I fucked up here. I'm gonna sign off and say, hey, I fucked up here. And guess what? Because I wrote it down, and also I got a visual on this shit. Do you understand what the power that it does when you put systems in place like this? This gives you some sort of accountability. I just didn't fucking talk to you about this shit, and we going to go back over this shit, the same shit that we just went over yesterday, or next week, or next month, whatever the fuck the case is.
Right, no solution. You go to sleep on it, you wake back up feeling the same way because it never got resolved the night before.
Right, exactly. But people love doing that shit, though. They love it. They love going to sleep, pissed the hell off, waking up the same damn way, and trying to act like that shit didn't happen.
Acting like nothing is happening when all of this stuff is indeed happening.
Right.
Like it's happening. What are we gonna do? We just gonna let it fade because you don't want to boss up, or you don't want to talk about it, or you don't like Boss said, picking back up. A lot of people like it because they never had to use it. They were, and it was nothing attached. That attachment, and you're ignoring the person that's coming to you and literally telling you what they want, and they telling you, and you don't come in trying to make a solution as a man and as a head of a house, that make you look a little weak. Because at the end of the day, you are the man. You are the one that's supposed to be fixing it. Yes, a woman, yes, she can put her word in or whatever, but that man is what's supposed to make that relationship strive. And she's supposed to listen enough just to make sure that it goes that way. But if you're asking a woman to not be emotionally or if you're asking a woman not to be emotional, you're asking her not to be a woman. Like, and I feel like a lot of men forget that. They want a woman, oh, I want you to be submissive. How's she going to be submissive when she's always in her masculine? How is she going to be submissive with you when she's always in her masculine? She can never hide it or put it down because it's always something she got to remember for you to do as a man. Right. So sometimes, and it goes both ways with the women too. You want a man, you got to understand that it takes more than just some coochie to keep him. I'm just saying. Because I hear a lot of women, oh, well, I got good this and I got so what? It's a lot of other women that got it too.
Right.
Baby, you ain't it. Sorry to say, but you not. It's somebody out here that look better than you. So do what you got to do to keep your man. Right. And I feel like a lot of people forget that. And it goes back on what I was saying earlier. You have to do what you did at first when you got it. When you got that person. You have to do what you did at first. You can't go into a relationship and you just all around man and then you just stop. Mm-hmm. You can't. Or you just all around woman and you just stop. Right. You can't do that. Because now this person like, who the fuck, who the hell did I get with? Right. Who did I get with? Because it's not this person that I got with. You are a total different person than when the person that I met. But then you gotta ask yourself, did you take your time out to get to know that person? Did you know if that was the person that was for you, or you just got into it because it felt good? Right. So sometimes we gotta go back and see what we did wrong too, because we do all the blaming. But maybe it was just you because you ain't take your time out to get to know who you was with. And I say that because I am one of those people that did that. Yeah. I am one of those people. I don't never try to throw up under the bus what somebody else did. I am one of those people that did that. I jumped fast, didn't take my time. I didn't, get to know the person, but because I felt like it was the right thing to do, you know what I'm saying? I jumped into a poly relationship, not even knowing what a poly relationship was. Wow. But I jumped into it. I liked that I was in a poly relationship, but then I'm like, okay, so where we going with this? Right. Because I don't just want to be around here slaving and cooking and feeling like I got somebody. I actually want to be married. I want to go somewhere. So what I'm to say all what I'm saying is know who you're dating. Know who you with. Give yourself some time. Fuck 6 months. Give yourself 8 months. Give yourself 9 months. It takes 10 years to know somebody. Give yourself time to get to know who you are with. If you're dating somebody right now, give yourself time. Don't beat yourself up. And if that person don't understand where you're trying to go and why you're doing it, they are not for you.
Not
Because
for
they
you.
only got one thing in their mind for you. And that's the do your brains out real good. And some people are there for a long run to make you happy, to have you strive, to make you blossom. And some people would just be there and watch you sink all the way. And I'm talking about terribly. Lose everything, then they leave. Don't be the one that lose everything before you leave. And don't be that one that get tricked trying to rush too quick. I learned that the hard way.
Get tricked trying to rush too
Go ahead,
quick.
boss. Back on you, my bad.
No, you good. Um, Temptation management, growth,
Boss.
sync. Hello, can you hear me?
Boss.
You can hear me?
But yeah, I don't know what happened with boss. But yeah, you just want to make sure whoever you with, they know
Hello, can you hear
where
me?
you're trying to go in life. You trying to get married, y'all build that so y'all can get married. You trying to, be successful in something, make sure they there to help you follow your dreams. Like sometimes I feel like we forget why we got with the person. We forget. And it wasn't all money and it wasn't all that and this. It was love. Y'all had real love for each other.
All right, now can you hear me?
You know?
Can you hear me now?
So if you with somebody that you love, just keep it going. Don't stop. Don't stop loving them because something happened. It's gonna be hard times. The devil out here, he be going. You just gotta know where y'all going. Don't get into a relationship not knowing where you're going. Because it's not gonna go nowhere. Because you didn't know where you was going in the beginning.
Can you hear me?
This time around, don't just date nobody and don't do nothing with nobody
Hey,
because
people
it
in the
feel
comments, can you
good.
hear me?
Have some standard with yourself. Have some patience with yourself. Know if that's the person that you actually want to give your body to.
Can y'all hear me in the comments? Can y'all say something? Hello? Just say hi if you can hear me, or say no if you can't. Hello? Can y'all hear me in the comments? Can y'all hear me in the comments? Barbie should be coming right back. I don't know what happened. Anyway, I think that's about all that we're gonna do for this show here. But I think we got a lot of good content. We have got good points, and I'm pretty sure my mic is working. But for whatever reason, we had some audio difficulties. But what I will leave you guys with today is my final thoughts. And my final thoughts is this. It's simply this in its entirety. Let's see here. Let me see. Let me see. Cheating is usually needs. Cheating is usually a need of malnutrition mixed with insecurity, not random evil. And you can fix what you consistently measure and enforce and practice. Drop your sharpest fan versus wife material. Red flags in the comments. I'll pin the most counterintuitive one. If you want the full blueprint checklist in my boundary stress test, hit subscribe and turn the notifications on. Share with one person who's ready to boss up their standards and stop playing validation games. If you think I missed something, challenge me below. Best argument wins. And you also get to be in a video. Now build your systems, that make loyalty the easy default. This your boy Bossupgr8, and I am out. Peace.
Boss up, yeah, we elevate. Every single day, yeah, we boss up great. Boss up, yeah, we elevate. Welcome to the channel, yeah, we boss up great. I'm checking this bag.